Hey guys, this is your girl, Ashira Nelson, also known as Savvy Girl Money, and I'm here today to make a huge announcement. So if you follow me on Instagram at Savvy Girl Money, you know I am officially debt free. I'm debt free, guys. Yay! I know, I am so happy. This has been an amazing, eventful, trying, it's so many words to describe this journey. And it's Financial Literacy Month. So I became debt free in Financial Literacy Month. And today I want to talk about my 3-year journey to becoming debt free. So guys, I started out my debt free journey March of 2017. This was a long 3 years. And during this 3 years, I paid off over $50,000. I can't even believe it. Like, I paid off $50,000. Like, as I said, it's like, what? I did majority of this journey by myself, which was awesome. Honestly, I felt like this is what I wanted to do. And honestly, guys, I'm gonna get into the whole story, but literally, I came home from work one day and just decided that I wanted to be debt free. And I immediately got started. Like, I decided on a Tuesday, made a large payment on a Friday. Like, it was like bam, bam, bam. It don't take much for me to make a decision. I have a thought and quickly make action and a plan, or a plan and then action. So let's talk about things from the beginning. So college. When I was attending University of Akron, I only allowed myself to take out $5,000 of student loan debt each year. I had enough grants. I had like the Pell Grant. Remember, guys, I came from a very low income, so I got every type of government grant, whatever they were offering, I qualified for because of my low income. And I didn't take that for granted. But I knew I still needed a little extra income or cash to cover my living expenses and just my basic needs, utilities, things like that. My first year of college, I did stay on campus, so the $5,000 covered my campus living and other miscellaneous things. And then second year through graduating, I got my first apartment, or got an apartment with my now husband, Devin. And each year, the $5,000 honestly just covered my half of our expenses. Just as simple as that. I didn't go shopping with this money, nothing like that. I never had any of those issues. I was about business when I came into this situation. Like, I had heard horror stories about people taking out all this money, and I just never wanted to do that, like, at all. So when I graduated with $20,000 of student loan debt. Like I said, I attended school for 4 years, and I took out $5,000 for basic rent necessities each year. So from when I graduated in 2011 through when I finally decided in 2017 to get on a debt-free journey, things were very blurry. I mean, honestly, guys, during that time, I was like your typical college student. I ignored the emails. I ignored the mail, the phone calls. I made the bare minimum payment. I think around that time, they told me my payment was like $100, $200. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm giving you guys just that. I took off some time. I think I did like a forbearance or something like that when I had my daughter in 2013. I took off 2 years of paying. And so then when I finally got serious and I checked my balance, it was at $24,000. Actually, a little bit over $24,000. I'm like, oh no. Like, I'm making payments. I had been making payments, but small payments. This amount just kept growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. It just was like crazy. I could not believe from 2011 to 2017 it had grown $4,000. Like, what was I doing? Well, looking back, I know exactly what I was doing and what I wasn't doing. During that time, I wasn't even covering the full interest because of those small, petty little payments that I was making just to get by. So fast forward 2017, I was having a conversation with my coworker, hey Solomon, and Solomon was telling me about how his girlfriend at the time was a traveling nurse, and based off like her income situation from her job and like extra shifts she can take on, she only had a year left. And he's just telling me about how aggressive she was, and in that moment I was super inspired. Like just that conversation, like literally we sitting there eating lunch during a tax season. And when I got home, I'm like, can I do this? Can I really become debt free? Start on my student loans, okay, and like it was just so many different emotions. But I just remember like literally meeting and having lunch with him early in the week, deciding and telling myself, okay, what do I need? Okay, I need a budget so I can figure out where all my money was going. I decided, what else? I knew through the budgeting process, I learned through creating a budget that I thought that $200 payment that I was making and not making some months was all that I can afford. My budget, once I actually put it on paper, told me the truth. My budget actually told me that I can afford way more. My budget actually told me that I can afford $1,000 per month. That's how much I had extra. Once I cut unnecessary expenses, I can afford $1,000. And just know, like I said, me and my husband was not budgeting together. We kind of split everything 50-50. So my bills, after I covered my half, I still had $1,000 that I could put towards my student loans. I mean, that was like the oh my God moment. Like, huh? My budget was able to tell me that. And it was just crazy. I could not believe it. But again, I am still inspired and empowered like after one conversation. So I knew I had to do it. I had my budget in place. I had a plan and I was all ready. And when I tell you guys that Friday, it just so happens to happen like this, I was going to get a bonus. And I told myself as soon as that bonus got in my account from my job, I'm going to start making $1,000 or more each month of aggressive payments towards my student loan, while I still maintain paying the minimum of my credit cards, all of my monthly bills, and still cover the cost of my auto loan. Because guys, everything else still had to be paid during this time too. I couldn't just take $1,000 and not handle everything else. I did all this while still paying on my mortgage, paying on my autos, paying on my credit cards, and handling my monthly expenses.